Alright, welcome back everybody to Big Fitness. Today, somebody told me about this Koala Freak pre-workout, so I wanted to do a review on this just kind of off the cuff. In my opinion, the most important muscle building supplement that you can have is pre-workouts. I believe that these ingredients work, and I think that a lot of other things are just, they kind of work, but not as good as pre-workouts. I think pre-workouts are most important. So this is why I'm going to do a review on a lot of these, kind of show you guys why you want to get something like this instead of some kind of these lower grade. And so right here, Koala Freak, this is by Staunch, Staunch Nation, and I think this is Callum Von Moger stuff. So just to kind of go through, we're going to look here, and we're going to look at the supplement facts here, and then I'm going to talk about them, and this is going to be all off the cuff. So so just kind of, man, this is like right here already, this is like packed. This is a 17 gram in one scoop. I don't know if we can see that right here. 17 grams, 30 servings per container for 50 bucks, and that's if you get it at that. Okay, so first you got thiamine. I'm not going to go too much through all of this stuff. You got niacin, B6, which is very good, folic acid. A lot of these are all very good to have anyway. B12 is methylcobalamin, and I'm not sure that that's truly the best. They say it is the better version of B12, but I actually starting to think that cyanocobalamin is actually the better version of the B12. But that's still good at 200, especially at 250 micrograms. That's pretty good. Okay, so the pump complex. So let's look at this. You have citrulline malate at 6 grams. This is kind of the general across the board. That's what everybody's doing now because of the pre-gym, and pre-gym's done that. 2-to-1 ratio, that's the better version. However, I don't believe that there's any product that's out there that is actually citrulline bonded with malic acid. So you're getting 4 grams of citrulline and 2 grams of malic acid. So I am still a believer in just citrulline and not citrulline malate, but it is, you know, it is still good. Okay, I'm not going to argue that. So either way, that's really good, and that will really get you a pump right there. Arginine, AKG, it's just another form of arginine. And arginine has a hard time making it through the digestive process, and at 750 milligrams is pretty much nothing for arginine. And so this is kind of like a waste. Like, that doesn't even need to be in there. And if you've already have this much citrulline, I'm not going to say that's worth putting in there. They could probably just take it out and up the citrulline malate, which would be better. So, and then on to agmatine sulfate at 750 milligrams. Agmatine is great. I would say that is a lower dose of the agmatine. It should be more around the 1 gram to 1500. I'm not sure that it actually stacks too well with citrulline, but it would still work just as good. And that's like a kind of a broken down, I don't know how to explain it. It's a broken down version of arginine, and it helps you digest it better. So it is a very good product. And in larger doses, it can irritate your stomach. So that's pretty good. I would say that's very good. All right, norvaline, L-norvaline. Okay, that's supposed to stop the arginase process. So at 100 milligrams, that's pretty good. And I don't know if it works as well as they say it does, but basically that's supposed to help you produce more nitric oxide, based on the fact that it's going to stop your body from stopping the nitric oxide process. So this is basically stopping the enzyme from stopping that. Okay, so I don't know if it actually works as good as they say it does, but that's the whole idea of why it's there. And because of that, you're supposed to get more nitric oxide. I don't know if it really needs to be in there, but it's in there. Okay, carnosine beta-alanine, which is the better version of beta-alanine at 3.2 grams, which is really good. Clinical dose, that's very great. I have nothing against that. But the I think carnosine is actually really good. I like to have that in my pre-workout, so that's one thing that I do enjoy. Betaine anhydrous. Now we're starting to see this at 2 milligrams. And if you guys would like to go back and look at my previous videos where I show you, and my belief is that it needs to be more up around the 3 grams and even maybe the 4 grams, maybe even 5. I don't know. But I believe this has been underdosed for a long time, and they're finally starting to bring it up to 2, where everybody else is still down at 1 or 750 or 1.5 grams. So that's actually really good. I'm really happy to see that, and you'll get a good good results with that. Peak ATP, which is what they're putting in instead of creatine, which I have not really seen very good results with that. Like, I can't say that I've seen ATP, like I've seen lots of energy from it, or recovery or anything like that. Maybe it does in the lab, but personally I haven't seen it. This at 450 milligrams is the best I've ever seen in any pre-workout. That's like 3 times the amount as anywhere else. So that is amazing. I think that's awesome that they have done that. And I think if you were to take this, you'd actually see if that worked or not. Choline bitartrate at 1 gram will give you focus. It actually gives you mental energy, and choline, like in eggs and everything else like that, it's going to do that. That's why it's good for you. So that's really good. Caffeine, 360 milligrams, which is a little on the higher side, but I think it's still fine. It's not too crazy. Obviously, everybody knows that caffeine is good, and it's good for working out. It gives you a lot of energy. L-theanine. Theanine helps to regulate that caffeine. Kind of takes it, and that's kind of hefty dose. They did like a 50-50 on that. And so that will level out caffeine and make it long, instead of being like, say you're getting a huge caffeine spike and drops you in 2 hours. That will make it last for like 5 hours of smooth energy. Hygenamine, and I don't know if it's hygenamine, whatever, at 75 milligrams is the highest dose I've ever seen. Normally people keep it down around 20 to 30. That helps with a lot of stuff, energy, focus, helps you, it helps kind of keep your appetite down. Hordenine is another one that's good, kind of similar things. And huperzine A at 300 micrograms, which that also helps to even out caffeine and make it long term. There's also some other stuff. You get mental energy and focus from it. 300 micrograms, I believe, is kind of low. I actually think that should be in the milligrams, not micrograms. I think that should, and I will have to go back and look, but I think that should be like in maybe 20 milligrams. I don't know. I could be off on that, but I believe that is. So overall, on the energy, this will give you so much energy and focus from this right here. They did a good job blending all of this stuff, and that's really high dose. So if you're to take this, I would say go easy. Try a half scoop first, and then try a full scoop after that. Make sure you can handle a whole scoop. Work into it. But instead of like, what is that other one? The Alpha GPC, they use this one. So, and that's pretty good. I think that's just fine. Anyways, my opinion on this is probably the best pre-workout I have seen on the market right now. Like, I have a hard time saying that one is better than this. Although I would like to see, I still like creatine. Even though I know they put peak ATP in there, I like to see creatine. And also I like to see, you don't need all of this if you've got citrulline. Like, I would take that and take those out. Maybe increase citrulline up to like 8 grams. I don't know. Like, I don't think that you need this stuff. So that's my opinion. This is pretty good. I think this is one of the better ones I've seen thus far. So, all right, guys. I think that's all pretty much I have to say about that. Give it a try. If you've tried this, I have not tried this. So if you like it, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked, how you handled it. Tell me what kind of pumps you got from it. I'd like to hear all of your guys' comments on this. So let me know. Hey, and thanks for watching.